You're live any second.
Tell me when it is so. Am I? How is the framing? It looks like it's way over there. Yay. Dun dun dun! Let me know when we're there.
No, quick book.
Oh man, Dave, your candle smells good. Whew. You made a good candle.
I have the super smeller.
We are live! We've been live.
Hello!
Adding saturation.
Hello, hello!
I can't see you guys.
Hi, Denise, Toby, Bonnie, Turid, Joanne, Susan, Lisa, Annette, Diana. All right. Kirsten, Carrie,
Okay,
Des.
today we are making waffles. Making waffles, making waffles. Take your waffles, making waffles, making waffles. Doesn't have quite the same ring as the pancake song, does it? Okay.
Let's see, we're checking. I think we're on. Oh, yes, we're on.
Okay, so for those of you who are watching this later, we are waiting just a minute or so because we are live. Can you scoot over just a little bit? We are live on YouTube and Facebook cooking waffles today, and we're waiting for everyone to get on here.
Going bad, you just joined.
And 1 minute ago, I was over at the neighbor's house getting a waffle maker because, well, I'm just prepared like that.
Because you like to plan ahead.
No, I like to pan up. I don't even get to the head.
Oh, you like to pluck. Carrie wants to know how you're feeling today.
Not good. So, this should be an interesting show because...
Oh, Connie loves the waffle song.
So, alright, here we go.
East Tennessee, love watching your show.
East Tennessee! I was just looking for houses there. Okay, Lisa, Elly and I were thinking about running out there on Monday. Why not? We're going to talk about that in a little bit, but Elly and I were thinking about going to Tennessee next week. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you're going to need to say y'all better.
Y'all is not a word.
Sure it is.
It is.
No, it's not.
Mom, quit being a
People
hater.
keep telling me worse isn't a word. Well, y'all ain't a word either.
Quit being a hater.
Mike's
Y'all
from
is a
Texas,
word.
so I can harass him.
I'll be able to
It's awesome.
reclaim my y'all if we were to go to Tennessee.
Dining on a Dime cookbook, page 49 is homemade waffles. This is another $5 dinner for $5 or less for the whole thing, except I forgot to pull the bacon out of the freezer, so we don't have the bacon to go with it. So, okay.
We should do a show about planning ahead.
I was up at 6 o'clock this morning, and we moved Emily to her college dorm today.
Well, that was exciting.
Went well, but was a little intense for a while there.
Yeah.
So, anyway, waffles, page 49. It'll be a miracle if I make it through this show. So,
Kirsten loves the apron.
thank you. What's his name? Darren in England sent this to me.
Yeah,
So,
I haven't seen him in a while.
you take your 2 eggs. That had 2 yolks.
So
Ooh!
is that 2 eggs or 1?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm wondering. I don't know. Is that 2 eggs or 1?
Should Dave take the bacon out so we can make it after the show?
No, because I ain't doing another thing after the show.
All right.
Because I'd have snack accidents all over.
Claire says,
I am pooped.
finally able to watch a live show when it's live.
Yay! Welcome, Claire. Okay. Page 49, Dining on a Dime cookbook, waffles. Dave, down. You take your whisk and you beat up your eggs.
Break out all the frustration.
Nice and fluffy. Okay.
Eat that egg.
Then we're going to add in the remaining ingredients. Sugar, baking powder. Ooh, brand new baking powder. Watch it explode. This is Colorado. Oh, it didn't explode. Wow. Oh, that's maybe not a good thing. And my baking powder.
Oh, Connie lives there too.
Connie! Well, maybe we should do a Tennessee meetup if we go out there next week. Okay, I like to mix my salt and my baking powder first because it just kind of gets it mixed in a little bit. The world needs more salt, people. Okay.
I remember that one for the apron. Beat them like a redheaded stepchild.
What?
Somebody said beat them like a redheaded stepchild.
Redheaded stepchild, oh my goodness.
I forgot which movie that's from.
My vegetable, Annie maybe? My vegetable oil, you could use butter or margarine if you want, it's up to you. And then I'm doing dry milk today because I just have an excess of dry milk that I'm trying to rotate from my emergency storage, and the kids have been drinking the regular milk. So, got that. So I'm mixing in my dry milk. I just keep it stored in a little mason jar in the, whatever that thing is called, in my baking area. Okay. And then, just mix that all around and add in my flour. And yes, this can be gluten-free if you so desire. I am gluten-free, but it's not worth the expense to make gluten-free waffles for the whole family, and I ain't making two separate, whatever you want to call it, dinners. So then just mix this all up until it's smooth. But you really don't want to beat it to death. You want all the lumps out, but you don't want to beat it to death. So, all right, looking good. Now, just a second.
Now we're just letting it sit there for a little bit and rest from all that beating.
Hey, can I have a waffle?
You may. Okay. Now, just a typical waffle maker here. And I grease mine before I use it. So just a little bit of spray grease. Of course, you can use whatever grease you want.
Is that on?
Okay.
Mom, is that on?
It is on, and it is super hot. Ow. Okay. So just take a little bit of grease. Boop, 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 boop,
Hey,
boop,
show
boop.
Tara makes her hand become a waffle.
Tara makes her hand become a waffle. You're funny. Okay, so then just pour it in the center. And I pour it until it's not quite half, about half. Well, maybe just a little bit more than half. Maybe 2/3. Well, maybe just a little bit more than 2/3. Now this is not my waffle maker. This is my neighbor's waffle maker. Because mine has disappeared. I do not know what my teenagers have done with it.
It's probably in BJ's room.
It has, excuse me, been hidden somewhere that I don't know of. Jack, can you go bring me a plate? So then, huh?
What's the camera pointing at, Dave?
What? Oh.
Probably me.
It was over there, so I was thinking.
No.
Sorry, I was pointing it the wrong direction.
So you let it cook, and then when the little green light goes off, it's ready. But I don't always go by that. I go by how brown it is. So
Susie says mine has a blue light. Just kidding, I added that.
okay, Susie, then if your blue light goes off. See, you're causing trouble.
Yeah.
Are you feeling good that now we have one child out of the house and it's just,
Oh, sorry.
you're envisioning in 10 years when the last one goes?
It's going to be super quiet around here.
What are we going to do? We're going to be so lonely. Then
I'm gonna help Dave with his room.
You are. Because Dave gets a new room today, doesn't he?
Yep.
And where's his room? In the backyard?
No.
At Grandma's house?
No.
Oh.
In Elly's room.
In Elly's room?
I mean Emily's room. Is it done
So
yet?
Emily went off to college today,
Is it done yet?
and Dave is going to get her room. Just a second. Okay, lift it up. Woo, perfect. Okay.
Is that one waffle or is
This
it
is
4
what-
waffles?
You could let it go a little longer.
You
if you
can
wanted
let it
power.
go a little longer, but Jack thinks he's starving, so.
And I don't
Alright.
really like it
Hey,
crunchy.
make me one that's a little bit longer than that.
Okay. I usually only cook them for the first, I usually only grease it for the first one. I don't grease it for everyone. Now, this is not my waffle maker. A minute before the show, my waffle maker disappeared, so I had to go to the neighbor's house and see if they happened to have one. Thankfully, they did, or we would have been making pancakes again. So,
Yay!
um,
Let's see.
Making super smooth waffles.
super smooth waffles. Now, the only difference between waffles and pancakes is
Okay.
waffles have a slight amount more of vegetable oil, which makes them crispier, and
Different shape.
they're a different shape, and pancakes have just a slight more. Okay, so waffles, the only difference between waffles and pancakes. Waffles have a slight amount of more of milk and a little bit less baking powder than pancakes. So if you ever want to make pancakes or waffles and you don't have a pancake recipe, just decrease those just by 1/3 of a cup and whatever I just said, and 1 teaspoon. 1/3 of a cup and a teaspoon. That's the only difference between pancakes and waffles. So did I
Yum.
do good?
Mhm.
Was it delish?
Yep.
Good. Okay, so that's our $5 dinner. Thank you for joining. No. Okay, so I have a couple other things planned today because I knew this was going to go so quick. I had originally planned, what did I plan to make? Oh, ranch dip, and then we realized we'd made that. And then I was going to make pudding, and then we realized we'd made
Well,
that.
the ranch, you didn't have something you needed for it.
And I didn't have the buttermilk for ranch that I needed. But I got something in the mail today, and I made soap yesterday. Look at that loveliness, guys. So I'm going to cut some soap, but we're going to have dinner number 2 because I got something in the mail. And I'm
Oh, wow.
excited. You got your plate, Dave?
Oh, no. Forgot it.
If you're, I see a number of comments about it, but if you're not seeing the video on the YouTube side, you might want to refresh because we have the video and it's going fine. We haven't had any problems with it, so.
Yeah.
Well, so
Okay. Woo!
Sandra's Homespun Life made the Parmesan chicken tenders today and said we loved them. They were so delicious.
Mike absolutely has raved and raved about those.
And Toby made pancakes from scratch for the first time the other day, and she said easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy! Right! Good job!
Crystal
Yes.
says, I'm glad you mentioned Tennessee again. I'm in Georgia with fibromyalgia and the humidity kills me every summer. I wonder if that would be an issue in Tennessee.
Well,
East
that's why
Tennessee.
Elly and I were thinking about going next week. Because we thought
If you're sick the whole time, you'll know.
right now the heat and humidity are about as high as I think it's going to get in. We were looking at like Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, somewhere around there. Well, right now the heat and humidity I think are going to be about the highest that they normally are. I'm sure it
What's
gets
that noise?
higher, but I mean, it's supposed to be high 80s, low 90s next week. And I thought, well, since heat and humidity is a major thing for me, we could go and hit Tennessee and then go up to Pennsylvania and see what we think.
You'd probably have a nice trip that whole way once you got past the... Just kidding.
Once we got past Kansas, no kidding.
Actually, we're just joshing you Kansas people.
No, we're not. We've lived there. We know the hell it is living in Kansas in August.
No, this is a family show.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I was using it as not as a curse word,
I know,
as
but we have
description of a place.
Children watching.
Well, what am I supposed to say? The Lake of Fire?
The place that we no longer speak of. Just kidding.
It is horrible in Kansas in August. It is 95 degrees, 95% humidity. That's why we left Kansas.
Yeah, Crystal says you talk of moving to the south, and here I am dreaming of moving to Colorado or Idaho to help my pain. Idaho was
Well,
great, wasn't it?
Yeah, Idaho was good, and that could be a problem. But My pain is getting worse from the stress of living in Colorado.
David Cooper says waffles with bacon.
Uh-oh, brother. How did the doctor go? Do I even want to know?
Hi, Diane.
Okay. So.
Mac and cheese
want
waffles
another
are
one?
awesome.
Are you done?
Sophie's mom says mac and cheese waffles are awesome. Have you heard of that?
Oh, I have not.
She said, but I need a better waffle maker. Oh, Sue's
Can you
here.
give me
Hey,
another
Sue.
plate? Sue!
Yeah, cat lover. From Monday's show, after Monday's show, I went and I did some research and I disabled a whole bunch of stuff on the computer because I think it was you can do gestures on the trackpad, and I think that it was some sort of a gesture that froze the show. So hopefully it's fixed.
Heather, you can use regular milk. I just need to use up my powdered milk. That's the only reason. Nothing special about it. I have emergency supply of food that I keep, and I try to always rotate it, and milk is one of those things that's in it, and so as I bake, I try to keep using it up and rotating it out.
Jack knows the 5-second rule.
Jack, I need a plate, please.
Oh, right.
Hoffman Family Homestead says we'll have you over for dinner if you come to Pennsylvania.
Actually, I caught that waffle.
So Ellie and I were thinking about going next week. I don't know. Are we out of our minds to do that? Maybe we are.
Well, Linda says it's horrible in Tennessee in August, so you might want to go in August.
In East Tennessee by the mountains?
We're thinking like Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge, that kind of area.
I don't know. I don't know that we want to live in a tourist area like Pigeon Forge. We've lived in a tourist areas before, and we know.
Kind of depends on what quality of tourist area and how many roads there are that the tourists don't know about. In Estes Park, we used to have other roads we could go where the tourists were unaware.
Yeah.
But it was still a pain.
I don't know. Okay, so while my waffles are cooking, look what I got. Dun dun dun!
A box! It's beautiful.
A box. Okay, so you guys want to see what's in my box?
Ooh.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, don't stab me with the iron.
Kiwanis Kitchen and Homesteading says the last week has been in the triple digits.
In Tennessee?
I'm thinking that's what she's saying, but I don't know for sure.
Oh boy. I don't know. Oh, now you guys are scaring me.
Oh, she also says waffles use whipped egg whites, and pancakes don't.
Yes, that's true. Okay.
Oh no, she's saying in the Texas Hill Country. Yeah, I used to live in the Texas Hill Country, and it is hot. Although it didn't seem to be as bad when I was there as when I moved away and then went back.
I'll never go to Texas again. Okay, you ready? Dun dun dun!
Oh my!
What is that?
What is that? That's one of those
This
Instapots.
is the new Instapot fake one.
Dun dun dun!
Alright guys, what do you think? Did I do a dumb thing? I don't know if I did a dumb
It says
thing.
as seen on TV, so you know it's got to be good. Sue says you're scaring me with that big knife. Yes, Sue, you know her quite well.
Jamie, I haven't forgot to come over. I just haven't been to Firestone. And neither has Mike. We had to move Emily out today. Okay.
Probably will be over that way tomorrow, but I might need a... Can you email me or Facebook me or something so I don't forget? Sorry.
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Oh, nice. Oh, this is huge. This is like bigger than the crock pot. Although if you cook everything in there, we could get rid of the stove, and then that would free up a lot of space in the kitchen.
Oh, this thing is huge, guys.
Well, they probably have smaller versions too.
Is that a pressure cooker?
Oh, I don't know if I want this.
Michelle says, glad you got a pressure cooker Instant Pot. I love mine and use it all the time.
Can I take it?
Well, you guys better start talking me into it, because I am really disappointed in the size. I don't know that I want something that huge
Just a
in my
crock pot.
kitchen.
You have crock pots everywhere. Get rid of a crock pot.
Well, I
and
know,
you have
but
space.
well, I could get rid of the crock pot. That's
One crock pot. You have like 5.
no, I do not.
You have a soaping one, you have a cooking
I have
one,
a
you have a
soap one
second
and a
cooking
cooking
one.
one. I do not.
You have 2 cooking
Melba says, I use mine all the time. Oh, Sue says, don't forget the waffle.
I don't know. Guys, you better start talking because
Have you checked the waffle either?
yes,
She just
this
pulled it
is
out.
super big. Do I want this?
Well,
Okay,
it depends. I
giveaway
mean,
time.
if you cook as much in it as people say, We could eliminate a lot of the rest of the kitchen.
Like what, though? We can't get rid of anything.
Well, there's a spot over there that used to have a big...
I know.
Well, I guess what I was thinking is people are talking about making whole meals.
Okay, give me some of your comments because I don't know if I want this thing.
Yes, Ramona, I know y'all's a word. And Claire. And Vicky. Let's see, I'm sorry, I'm a little behind on the Facebook
I'm
side.
just harassing you guys. Mike's from Texas and he's always messing around.
Dolores says I live in Middle Tennessee. Love it, love it, love it. Originally from Ohio. See, I went through Memphis once back on an airplane back in the days when I lived in Austin, and it seemed like it was about the same that day as it was in Austin.
Okay, guys. Everybody's giving me thumbs up, so that means you like this thing. But I have a thing of chicken defrosting in the sink that I was going to cook in here during the show. But now I'm having second thoughts.
Oh, you were going to cook it in there? Oh, that's why you asked for the chicken. See?
So we could have something to eat for dinner.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
they come
That's
from
so big.
Well, Lynn says they come from 6 to 10 quarts. I wonder
This
if
is a 6.
This is a 6?
Well, it was supposed to be a 6.
Oh, Kathy's new here. Hi, Kathy. Welcome.
Okay.
Glad Joanne sent you.
I don't know, guys. Okay, is anybody telling me, convincing me this is a good thing?
Well, I would
'Cause
think
don't
so.
know
I just
this is
clicked
a good
away
thing.
from their commentary. So let me go back there. Sorry, guys. I accidentally. You have a large family. I love it. Freezer meals. You don't know. You don't like that, but I do. Shelly, you have a big family, so it should work perfectly. Paige, put it in there. It's frozen. It's okay.
Oh, I don't know.
Stick it in there and try, says Ramona. Well, we could try it today. Mama Jill's on a roll. Oh, what did she say?
Alright, let's see what we got here. So,
Jeannie says, have your mom come back and clean your countertops off again, and then you'll have room for it. She says, just teasing. Well, actually, Mike does that too. Tara hates that when she leaves.
he's always taken the salt off the stove. Now,
I put it in the cabinet right next to the stove.
why should I have an extra step of opening the cabinet door 20 times a day when the salt is right there?
Ramona wants
Why?
to know if it has a rack.
No, there's no rack.
Kate says, keep it. It's worth it for the stew I made. You can slow cook in that. Use Emily's room, your mom says, to store it in.
But that's
Well,
where I'm
Dave
sleeping.
has claimed Emily's room already.
Oh, guys.
Stephanie says half the size is available.
Yeah, but the problem is, it's not big enough, I don't think, to cook enough for us.
Rosemarie wants to know what is it, and so does Amy.
It's called an oh my goodness, look, that thing is honking huge. It like takes up...
It's just a little bit bigger than the crock pot. We keep the crock pot. They were saying you can use it as a slow cooker. Why don't we just store it where the crock pot is and get rid of the crock pot?
Well, we could do that.
Especially since
Wait.
everybody says it cooks twice as fast.
Did you get this for free?
So, for those of you who don't know, what we've been
Paid for
told
it.
is that it cooks things beautifully. It cooks really fast, like fast rice and stuff, which we cook a lot.
Dude, rice. Oh.
Ramona says that's bigger than mine. I got a Farberware. Elizabeth and other people are saying everybody loves theirs. Oh, Carol says try over the mountain in North Carolina near the Cherokee Reservation. That area is not populated for a little bit further, so it's not bad. You don't have a lot of tourist stuff like in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg.
We have to be careful because we don't want... We need internet for our business, so we don't want to like shoot ourselves in the foot and move somewhere too secluded to where we can't even get... Oh
Yeah,
my goodness,
a lot of people
I think
are-
I'm going to have a heart attack.
A lot of people are saying this has a multifunction and will work as a slow cooker. Patricia wants to know, what do you cook in it? A lot of people have been telling us they put roast in there, they put chicken in there, they put rice in there. They were saying that rice cooks in 7 minutes
Yeah.
instead of like 20-something in the regular stove. Kathy, you will love it. Tara, it's nice.
I
Keep
don't
it.
know, guys.
I use mine almost every night. But a number of people are saying there's a half size if you want it. But you said
I don't think a half size would be big enough for
only
us.
you and I and the boys eat most of what we cook anymore.
Wait, could I put popcorn
Angela says
in
so
that?
Emily cannot come back home. Well, she's moved into the dorm where she has to stay for a year if she wants to stay in school, and I think after that she's going to want to get an apartment. All the kids are kind of at the age where they're contemplating moving, or all the older three.
I'm
and
totally at that age.
So it seems unlikely at the moment that she would want to move back in.
There's the waffles, guys. Okay, I'm having buyer's remorse.
Wait. Janine? Oh.
Alright, somebody tell me how to do this. Oh boy. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I don't know. Okay, maybe we should just cut soap and think about this for a little bit.
Karen, I love it. Freezer meals and oh no, she already said that. Oh, it's not giving us new comments. No wonder I'm not seeing everything people are saying right now about it.
Applesauce. Oh, you can can in it?
Sandra says I have a 6-quart best appliance I ever bought. A lot of people are saying that. Kiwana's Kitchen Homesteading says have a giveaway if you don't want it. That would be worth it.
You should be like 100,000 subs giveaway.
So it appears you can can in it too.
Ew. This is child abuse.
Tell everybody how high school's going.
Different.
It's different. Okay,
Well, make up your mind, bandana. Well, make up your mind, woman. Do you want it big enough for your family or small footprint on the counter?
I'm sensing hostility, bandana. I was thinking about coming back to see you next week. I feel hostility coming.
I think you opened it on a bad day. Come back when you aren't feeling so bad, she said.
Yeah, I'm
Linda says
that.
Tara's too tired to deal with a new appliance. That's true. Oh, Sandra's Homespun Life has videos showing recipes she's made in instant pot.
Now, I did see some of yours the other day, and that's why I decided to go ahead and think about getting it.
So did you click an affiliate link? If not, you should put one on it.
I don't think she had one.
Aw.
I have a question for some of our viewers.
Bandana says she doesn't trust them for canning.
I had a question, but...
What's your question?
Is this basically a vacuum chamber?
No, it's basically a pressure
Because
cooker.
if it can
It's the opposite of a vacuum chamber.
pressure
Oh, it
builds
pushes
up.
pressure
It shoves a
inside.
lot of pressure in so that...
Oh, okay.
Because
That makes more
with
sense.
physics, you can increase the pressure and it acts as if... It cooks faster. I can't remember. It changes the temperatures for, like, boiling and things like that. Jessica, return it. What's the big deal?
Okay, here we go. Let's just give this a try.
So if it doesn't, where did you get it? You got it from Walmart.
Walmart.
So if you make something in it once and you hate it, you can still take it back, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And that's not scammy if anybody's worried about that. That's what they want you to do.
Okay, I have my thoroughly frozen chicken here. Ugh. There you go.
Okay. Hi, Laura.
All right.
Oh, Sharon was asking, so happy that Emily's off to school, but shouldn't you save her room for when she comes back home for break? Well, the problem is we have other kids stacked together in room, so we're thinking we need to kind of make use of the space, but when she comes back, we'll have a place for her.
And once you come back, you're a guest. So when BJ goes, he'll be a guest. Okay, let's see. So I got this in. Oh,
Yeah, Marie says the same thing I said. If this can be used as a slow cooker, just get rid of the slow cooker. It's only a little bit bigger than the...
Okay. So let's see. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just
So
throwing
Sandra's
something in here.
Homespun Life said it will take a little bit of time to come up to pressure, but after that it will only take minutes to cook.
Okay.
So yay.
So let's see if we can make something out of this here. All right. Should we
I
try
wish
this?
mine were red. See?
Everybody's jealous of my red one?
Yeah.
Ooh, I have something special and I didn't know it.
Yeah. So Amy T, did you see what she said, Dave?
No.
It's good to see you,
Okay.
Amy. I don't remember seeing you the last little while. She says increased pressure compresses cells of food combined with heat cooking faster.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Because it said canning, and I thought that meant like it sucks.
Oh, Mother
somehow.
Many Horses was wondering, did I miss the main feature again?
Yes, you did. It was...
Well, this isn't the most attractive one on the top.
Oh.
but-
Waffles! We made luscious waffles.
Yum.
Okay, so is it closed? How do I know if it's closed? I'm not good with instructions.
There is a manual.
I'm not good with instructions. Okay, turn clockwise.
Beverly Farms says, what's cooking good looking?
Okay, here we go. I'm going to try it.
Wait, what?
Okay. I think it's going.
It's critically important that you attach the lid firmly. Oh. It dings when it's on right. Jenna says, I hope I said that right. Or is it Gina?
Okay. So, I don't know. It looks like a space machine right there.
Carol, I'm not sure which Susie you mean. If you mean Bandana, she's definitely on the Bandana Grandma. She's definitely on the YouTube side.
Okay, well, we'll see if this does anything.
Oh, a lot of people are saying add a cup of water.
I did.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I'm going to cut some soap while we're waiting for this to do, and then we'll chit-chat.
See, Carol says at least a cup, 2 cups. I think that means 1 to 2 cups.
Okay.
I shouldn't tell you this. Joanne says my mom used to have one back in the day, and the little thing on the top used to blow off sometimes.
I know. That's why I didn't really want a pressure cooker, but...
Sandra says, you're my guinea pig. If it works, I'll get one.
Oh, great. No pressure. Okay, so I'm going to cut some soap. Look at this lovely lusciousness of soap I made yesterday. This has not been a good week for me. I've had a lot of things go wrong. Okay.
Kathy said she has a Wolfgang Puck 8-quart one, but she says makes less expensive meat so tender. Makes stew, soup, spaghetti, and vegetables, and will never be without one.
Okay, what else are they saying?
Oh, wow, a bunch of people were saying you should add liquid, so I'm glad you did. Chicken from frozen Big No-No, put some liquid. Oh, I see. So that's why they're all saying add water. Wow. Your mom says she needs to read the instructions. Jill, you should know by now, after all these years, if you weren't getting her to read instructions, do you think that she's going to change?
Going Batty says, don't worry about the directions. Just keep pushing buttons until it starts
See?
working.
Thank you. You are my kind of cook. See, she gets me. She gets me. Maybe we should head up to Ohio and see Going Batty, and then go to Wisconsin and see Big Family. Maybe Ellen and I should make this a 3-week trip.
Be gone. Be gone with ye. Us boys will be having a good time together here. Playing StarCraft all night. Wendy is asking if your soap's sold.
This has not sold yet. I actually didn't sell any yesterday. I was kind of surprised because I had a lot of people interested. But I'm selling it by the whole loaf now for $27, which includes shipping. Because I decided not to try and make this a money-making thing. I just want to make soap and just have my ingredients paid for. So that's what I'm doing now. This one is unscented because I forgot to put my scent in. It's a fall one. Really good if you have skin conditions.
Lynn said make sure the streamer spout is closed. Is that thing on the top?
Oh. How do I do that?
It may be closed already. Claire thought I took a bite of the soap. Oh, and Gina says, don't forget you need to season everything well first, also.
I don't know how to close it. How do you close it?
Is it not closed?
She wants to know
is there a quick start guide?
I have no
Sue
idea.
wants to know what?
Is Elly still working?
No, she's not.
No. She decided that job wasn't really the job for her. It was too stressful. That turned out beautiful. Uh-oh, I think I'm cutting my bars too small, though. Oops, and I forgot to...
Always be sure the footer valve is on correctly. What? Okay. Dude, this didn't say quick start, did it? Too many words.
See, that's what I say.
Oh, come on. I can't read 4 pages of important safeguards.
So, as Mike and I were driving up there today, we were both in the traffic, bumper to bumper traffic. We almost got rear-ended by a semi. Mike had to pull over on the side of the road. to make sure he didn't jam into us.
Is this all the paperwork that was with it?
No, there's more over there.
Oh, to open the grip.
We were like, we got to get out of this craziness. Colorado has just gone to pot.
Literally.
Too many people. Yeah, literally.
You did not go higher than the max line?
Well, I have no idea. I just threw the chicken in there.
Can we unlock it while it's...
I probably wouldn't.
Oh,
it's not even
doing anything. Oh, well, it's acting like it's doing something.
Oops, I think we just yeah, lock.
So it was doing something. Inner pot, basic ingredients.
So, if anyone would like this loaf of very pretty fall unscented soap, send me an email.
Did you make sure there was no material between the inner pot and the outer pot?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so
pressure valve to seal position.
8 bars of soap.
Hallelujah Fire says turn the knob straight across. I don't know what she means by that.
That turned out pretty.
Well, it says seal, and it's on the arrow, like it says, but it's kind of squishy loose. So I don't know if that just pops up when it's under pressure.
If you guys are interested in buying my soap, I'll put the link here, and you can send me an email. And
I'm just close the pressure spout.
I'm just gonna do first come first
Would that
serve.
be this? It says make sure it's on seal, and it is.
A lot of people are, Patricia says that this is painful to watch. Because it's going to explode.
Okay, I did add water. Sure, steam pat is closed.
Did you select a preset button?
Yes, I did do the steam. I did do the preset button. Yes, Pat. This is my first time I've ever done this.
Some meals may require pressing a second button, such as the taste grain button, for additional features.
So, Wendy, here's the thing. If we're thinking about moving, I want to go at the worst time of the year so I can know how bad it's going to be to see if I'm willing to put up with it. That's why I want to go. I put the link in there, Wendy, if you'd like some of the soap.
What did you push to start it?
The chicken.
Chicken. Okay.
Oh, Ramon is yelling at us. She said, don't open it again like that. Oh, dear. I think we did something wrong.
Is it going to be like opening a bag of Fritos when it's when you've driven to Colorado?
It's doing oh, no.
Yes, Mike's good at reading instructions.
Except right now I'm not.
Okay.
Do not put cold water into a hot pressure cooker. Use extreme caution.
I don't know.
Do not place hands near or come in close contact with the pressure release valve when pressure release is in progress. Do not touch the lid during cooking or while it's hot. This is a bunch of obvious things. Well, if it looks like we're doing it wrong, give us a shout out.
We have no idea.
Mike's overwhelmed with directions.
Emmy Smith says, this is hilarious. Everyone will watch for the end for the blow up. And we'll go viral.
So this one is frosted winterberry.
So Louise wants to know how long will it take to cook?
Doesn't that smell good?
That smells really good. Do you know how long it's supposed to take to cook?
I have no idea.
Oh, Donna is asking, what is the name of your books? I'm going to start Extreme Money any way I can. Let me say,
Yay!
Let me share the link here to our store. Dining on a Dime is the main cookbook that we usually show.
Whoa.
We have some others.
Guys, this is gorgeous.
Ooh.
Oh,
pretty.
that's gorgeous.
Hey, you've made this one before, haven't you?
Yeah, similar. Ah, it turned out so pretty. So this one will be 7 bars for $27.
Amy T says we can come and live near her.
Oh, Amy. I was thinking New Zealand. I thought my New Zealand for a year thing would be a great idea.
Becky says, I thought you were making waffles.
We did. We already made them. So
Turn
now
it
we're
into-
just messing around, talking to people, trying my new Instapot, cutting my soap I made yesterday.
Turn it on and stand back.
Guys. Smell that. Doesn't that smell good?
Yeah, Beverly
Oh,
Farm.
it's doing something.
It's hissing. There's steam. A little bit of steam.
Should I be standing back?
All I know is I'm safe over here. I've got you between me and it.
Oh, thanks, my knight in shining armor. It's
Girl,
making
you better
noises.
use that right thing right or the top will pop off.
I was gonna say, is it supposed to be
Going Batty just paid us $5.
Sandra says-
Super chat.
Sandra
Thank you,
said,
Going
First time
Batty.
what?
Thanks.
Oh.
She said no message though.
Thank you.
You guys
Going
are so
Batty.
nice. Which, by the way, I keep forgetting to tell you, put your link in there. I'm not just saying that because you paid me either.
The pressure
Wait,
valve, if the
it
pressure,
stopped.
when everyone's saying make sure the pressure valve is set to sealed, if that's the thing on top, it is set the way the instructions told us, but it doesn't seem to be pressurized. It's making sizzling sounds.
Go ahead and put your link in there, Going Batty. I think Mike made you a moderator.
I'm hiding
Yes.
behind the tripod.
See, we don't want to have the problem if we move. We want to move out in the country. But Mike and I have both lived in the country, and we have both lived in the city. And living in the country isn't all roses and hay.
Okay.
It can get really smelly too. No, but I mean, if we don't have internet, then we could have a, well, that could just, you know, like ruin our whole business. So we need to move to a place. Oh my goodness, this smells so good. I think this is one of my new favorite scents. It smells even better than when it was in the thing. Oh, my berry got...
Oh, Treasure Your Time says
Okay.
takes time, 5 to 15 minutes, depending on what you're making.
I'm feeling a little nervous here.
Oh, and Jill E says maybe not enough water, although hate to open it now.
So this is the one I did also yesterday. This was maple sugar.
We're making sure to keep the camera on the pot just in case it explodes, then we can go viral.
Yeah, but all over my face.
What did I say?
What?
Beverly Farm was reminding me that I could still be replaced.
Don't
You
worry,
can be replaced?
I have 911 on.
That's
Oh,
what they
because you're
say.
between me and the pot.
Oh, I see.
Oh, chivalrous one.
Well, you're just the talent.
I'm just the talent. That's true. That is true. I
Hoffman
admit
Family
it.
Homestead is asking if you've ever done cold process, oven process.
I have not, but it's on my to-do list. And I think tomorrow I'm going to try Stick Blender Live. I try to sub live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Although, I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. Today really wore me out.
They also want to know where you get the silicone mold.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous? So these are for sale too, and you can get the whole loaf of 15 bars for $50, include shipping. Guys, these are wholesale prices.
What
So-
do they have to do if they want it?
Send me an email.
So I need to send the contact.
So send them an email. So
I'm going to share our contact information where you can send email if you're interested in that.
7 bars for $27 or 15 bars for...
Sue says that looks great.
But-
I'm not sure.
Oh!
I'm not sure which one she was talking about though.
I didn't record this for my YouTube channel.
What? Turin says we need a smell TV now.
Is there any way you can put this on the computer and I can cut this part out?
Probably.
Okay.
Selena says your soaps are so pretty.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Stephanie, I shared the email just now, but let me share it again. There's a contact form right there, and it's with that.
This is maple sugar, and yesterday when I'm making it, all 5 kids said, "Who's making oatmeal?" Because it smells like
yeah, I thought it too.
it smells like the maple oatmeal packets.
Charlene says I'm in the country about an hour from Dollywood and have broadband unlimited internet for $80 a month.
Where are you at? I'll come visit you next week. Ooh, look at that one. So, I don't know. Man, the only thing is, if we make a trip out there...
Jefferson City, I'm not sure where that is.
I looked in there, I think. That was one of the places I looked at houses. Oh, guys, I am so happy. This turned out so pretty.
Well, now the noise it's making to me sounds like it's got some pressure going on.
So is that saying it's going to take 24 more minutes to make?
I have no idea. How long does it usually take to cook chicken? 23? P23.
Like 20 minutes? Well, that's not saving me any
Well,
time.
that might not be a timer, because now it's gone away. I was wondering is it possibly the amount of pressure? No, wait. How much pressure would these have? Probably.
Oh man, guys, I'm so happy with this soap. Oh, I'm gonna save the rest.
Joni says I wouldn't sit so close to it.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking. Should I?
Your mom says she's gonna have to go to the emergency room with a heart attack watching this. Yeah, the apron's gonna protect you.
So Elly and I were thinking about making a trip out next week. It's supposed to be high 80s, low 90s, and we thought, okay, heat and humidity bothers me the most. If we go back to Tennessee and Pennsylvania next week, we would know how bad the heat and humidity actually is.
Sharon says if that's the time, it's probably for a whole chicken.
So the thing is, now would be the best time to go if we're thinking about moving. But Mike and I almost got rear-ended. Here's this one for you, Mother. By a semi today. Mike had to
actually drove off the road so it wouldn't blow through us.
He had to drive off the road because the car stopped on the highway and this semi wasn't stopping. And I was watching it in my mirror and he was watching it in his mirror and we were both like, we know Jesus, we know Jesus.
Donna is asking, do your books have recipes on making soap and where to find supplies? We have a special set of books for that.
Yes, I have a special How to Make Soap for Beginners e-course. Oh, and guys,
I'm going to share that link, Donna, right now, so you can look in the comments and it'll be there.
If you guys are interested, I also have lavender. I have, I think, 15 bars of this. I'm not for sure. If you're interested, I have the lavender also. So it's $50 for 15 bars. The spearmint eucalyptus, I have, I think I have 15 bars of that. Tea tree, I have that also. And silver birch and vetiver. If you have a hunter, this is so, it smells really good for men. I love this one.
Oh yeah.
My design didn't turn out like I thought it would, but it's kind of woodsy. Doesn't that smell good?
Like the pine forest.
It does. It smells like the forest. So I have all of those too. So if anybody's interested in getting soaps, I think I'm gonna make it until right before Thanksgiving, and then I may not make it anymore. Yeah, right. I always say that in case we move.
So is that the noise it's supposed to make? Somebody said it was supposed to make a noise. Ramona wanted to know on the soaps, will your yellow get darker?
No.
Okay.
Probably not. And I didn't want it darker because I wanted a contrast of the colors.
And Elizabeth said, you inspired me to experiment. I made some gluten-free pancakes. How'd they turn out?
I hope they turned out. Gluten-free cooking can be a little testy at times, especially when you're making like baked goods and that kind of thing.
I'm sharing the recipe again for the waffles in case you missed that part.
Mom,
I just now shared that
in
the comments.
I do.
You know your Lord and Savior Jesus?
I do know my Lord and Savior Jesus, and I know that if that semi would have hit me, I would have been in glory!
Oh my goodness.
And I wouldn't have had to worry about my pain anymore.
Sorry, I'm hearing the delay, so I just heard you say that.
So, I don't know. Do Elly and I go back there next week? Is this a really dumb idea? Let me know, guys. Maybe this is
Dave,
stupid.
You should chit-chat with the Cornelius family. Cornelius family says, I'm an animator and would love to animate stuff for you. You should on YouTube.
Huh?
The
You
Cornelius
should chat with
family.
Cornelius family on YouTube, an animator.
Say they're animators.
Yeah.
All right. Cooking with Doug has a lot of Instapot too. So I watched him the other day and I watched whoever else it was. How much for a wide assortment? So it's $27 for 7 bars or $50 for 15 bars. And that is $50 for 15 bars. That includes shipping. That includes shipping. Normally, I charge $6.50 to $8. So like my super fancy ones are $8, and my not so super fancy ones are a little bit less. But I've just marked them all down just so that my ingredients are covered.
Question for Mom: is that vent over there? There's a vent thing on there. Is that supposed to release the pressure?
Apparently.
So Donna says, you might not know by the weather now, it's been all over the place, not normal.
Oh, great.
Donna says a different Donna says Jefferson City is about 20-30 minutes to Dollywood, going the back way.
Okay, so Donna, how far is it to Aldi? That's what I want to know. How far is it to the closest Aldi?
So Bandana Grandma says it'll start counting down once it's up to pressure. So it's at 18 now, and it was at 23. So that means 18 minutes.
Oh, great. But I don't want to go into Golden Baddie's time, but I think everybody's going to want to know.
So Danny says, seems like your illness would, you would love your Instant Pot. It allow you to take things directly from the freezer and plate in the pot without defrosting it. Place it directly in the pot without defrosting it. Sorry, I can't talk today.
Well, Golden Baddie, I think we're going to go over just a little bit. If we go into your show, I'm really, really sorry, but I think everybody's going to want to know if this actually turns out or not.
Oh.
17.
Hey, yeah, we're on the Homestead Network today, and Going Baddie is on after us, and I'm going to share a link right here where you can find them when they come on. They'll be on in about 10 minutes, right? That's the right time, right? 10
Takes
minutes.
me 15 minutes to cook from frozen chicken in an Instant Pot, but it took 10 minutes to come up to pressure first. This saves you so much time and doesn't heat up the house or the oven. That I didn't see who said that, but Sandra.
Sandra.
Okay, but that's not really saving you time. I guess.
If it doesn't heat up the house, that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, but the crock pot doesn't heat up the house either.
Yeah, but does it cook in 25 minutes?
No, it doesn't.
I think that was the...
I don't know. I'm not good at planning meals because I'm never feeling good. So 15 minutes before we got to eat, I got to figure something out.
So Amy says 10 minutes to Aldi from my house. Where are you, Amy?
Amy, where are you at? Tell me. So guys, if Elly and I go to Tennessee next week and Pennsylvania...
Like, what? Another state?
BJ's like,
oh, hey, Darren's on. Yay, Darren. We were just wondering. Hadn't seen you in a little while.
I'm wearing your apron. Thank you. So if we go to Tennessee and Pennsylvania next week, send me an email and maybe we'll try and do a meetup or something.
So Karen said, I think Karen said.
Put our contact on there again too. Karen said what?
Was it Karen that said it? Somebody said that Karen says things come out so tender, and Ramona says you can throw your veggies in too. What am I supposed to throw in?
The contact. So if they want to buy my soap, or if you guys want to meet us, if Elly and I go to Tennessee or Pennsylvania next week, I don't know. Do you want to go with us, Mom? If we go?
I was like, your mom's not here. I was like, oh wait. I
tried calling, but I couldn't get a hold of you. Did David say how his doctor's visit went?
Vicky's asking if steam is coming out.
No, there's no steam.
I didn't see anything about your brother's doctor's appointment. Okay. I just saw on Facebook earlier.
No, well, tiny amounts of steam, little tiny bit. Maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, now there is some. I don't know.
Well, let's see. I'm going to also share the link for Going Baddie again. They start in just a little bit of time here. Oops, where is it? Gotta get my links
I don't know, guys. Where else do we go? We really don't feel like going back to Idaho.
Sadly,
it's really
Colorado
nice.
Is pretty in the mountains, but it's not really pretty on the flatlands too much.
And there are so many people now.
Well, people have gotten really hostile since
they're
we used
rude.
to live here. Yeah.
I mean, they're just down and outright rude and nasty and mean, and nobody does anything with anybody.
So,
Hoffman family, send me an email if that's where
you're at. So Going Baddie says, keep going, we'll start after y'all are done. Why, thank you.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Do you guys have a book? Send me your address. I'll send you a book. I thought I sent you guys one, but send it to me.
Patricia says, lots of chronically ill people say this has allowed them to cook again. Well, you might want that.
Okay, you guys are convincing me.
You'll have to let the pressure come down, I think, after you cook it. Oh, I didn't see about that. You can also quick release by Torrington's. Yeah, it looks like it has a release mechanism, but I just don't know what we're supposed to do to use it.
That is so nice of you, Going Baddie. Thank you. Man, thank you.
So, you should not live near Altoona. Did somebody say that?
Altoona?
No, wait. Oh, no, I mixed two. I mixed two things together. So I read part of one person's comment and part of another one.
Near Altoona. So here's what I was thinking.
No, yeah, actually, she didn't say that. She said Pittsburgh is too far from me. I live near Altoona. So
we thought about going to Tennessee, seeing what it's like, then heading up to Pennsylvania, kind of east Pennsylvania, and meeting Bandana Grandma, and then just driving through Pennsylvania on the way home. and seeing what it's like.
So that sort of answers this question then. But Hoffman Family Homestead also said yes, a meetup near Pittsburgh would be awesome, and you were.
Where's Pittsburgh? That's the west.
Yeah, Pittsburgh is near. What was the name of the town we were looking in that area?
Oh, there was a tourist town. It started with an L and it had a funny pronunciation, like Lithenberg.
No, the Ligonier.
Ligonier.
We weren't looking necessarily in Ligonier, but just in that area. Seemed like it was highly recommended. Lori says, come to Montana. Oh, the western side of Montana is really nice.
Dalton, we haven't thought about Montana, actually.
So Amy's in Dalton, Georgia.
Oh. Well, how far is that from Tennessee?
Is that in the mountain part of Georgia?
I don't know.
Phyllis says, Pennsylvania is beautiful. June says, you wait until the pressure cooker is done, let it sit for a few minutes, and try to let the steam out. Use a pot holder for the valve. But she says get the Wolfgang Puck pressure cooker. It only takes a few minutes to heat up. Cheap ones take forever to heat.
Oh, maybe that was my problem.
What I was thinking is, if it's going to be a super spectacular thing like everyone says, it would be worth paying more for it.
Well, because it's not going to save us. Okay, so it takes us 20 minutes to make rice. It's not going to save us any time if it takes 7 minutes to cook the rice and another 10 minutes to heat it up.
You need this. Donna says you have to let the pressure release after it's done. You can lift the valve with a fork or something, but you need to put a dish towel over it to catch the steam so you don't get burned. I'm thinking you and your burns, that's a big deal.
Yes, Donna.
Yeah, that's what we were finding. Actually, Donna, I had someone from South Carolina tell me the same thing about Colorado people being...
They're pretty stuck up here.
Well,
I'm sorry if you live here, but they really
I don't think
are.
they're actually Colorado people. Like, when we lived in Colorado before, it was friendly and laid back and the John Denver kind of thing. And now it's like, get out of my way or I'll knife you to death. So, I'm not saying everybody, but just a lot more than we used to see. Lori says people are super nice in Pennsylvania. I live in Baltimore and enjoy riding into Pennsylvania.
We loved Idaho. We really, really did. But if we moved to Idaho, it would have to probably be someplace like Sandpoint. We didn't really like Boise.
Coeur d'Alene is really pretty too.
Or Coeur d'Alene. Sandpoint, Coeur d'Alene. I'm trying a chicken in my new contraption. What do you think? Do you think it'll work?
Denise says, my brother-in-law just moved to Middleton, Idaho, and they love it there. We lived in Nez Perce, Idaho, which is in the middle on the Nez Perce reservation. But it was really remote where we were. We were 70 miles from a grocery store.
No, the waffles are for dinner.
Oh,
but we liked it. We liked it, but when we had kids, we had to be in town more unexpectedly from time to time.
Denise, Michael put a link for my contact page. I do have an Etsy link up, but I don't have many soaps on there because I'm selling them wholesale, and Etsy takes a good chunk for fees. And
I'm sharing the link to the contact form right now where you can send an email.
So I'm selling 7 bars for $27 or 15 bars for $50, including the shipping. And normally I sell them, like this kind would be $8.50 a bar. $6.50 to $8.50 is normally what I sell them for.
So Bandana Grandma says it would be great if we could meet in Pennsylvania and go to Sight and Sound Theater to see their production of Jonah. Said to be spectacular. I have a friend who saw that production in Branson, and he said it was really great. The best thing they did there.
So, is that far from your house, Bandana, though? I don't want to be too far from your house. I don't want to be too far.
Beverly Farm says now they're just all high in the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah.
You know what's sad is that everywhere we go, we tell people we're from Colorado. That's the first thing they ask us. And I'm thinking, that's not what we want to be known for.
Everybody saw Jonah.
It was amazing. Wisconsin's nice. I could go if I could afford it, Nancy says. This isn't going to happen for a bit. Where is Martinsburg, Pennsylvania? I don't know.
I don't know. That was one of the towns I looked at, but I can't remember.
Let's see. Use a wooden spoon, anything with a long handle when you release the steam so that steam doesn't hit you. Okay. Oh, that sounds like a Tara should have read the directions kind of issue. So does it depressurize like an air compressor? Just go all crazy like that? Jamie, read the directions on how to open it so it doesn't send anyone to the ER.
Yeah. So, in case you guys missed it, we moved Emily to the dorms today.
Yep.
So it took way longer than we thought it would, but it's fine. It just, I didn't know it was going to take that long.
It was good we went. She was kind of stressed about
She was
change.
pretty stressed out.
Yeah.
Helped her get all of her stuff in order. And kind of organized a little bit.
Amy says Dalton is in the valley between the mountains about 25 minutes from Chattanooga. So that's actually not too far away from...
How close is the closest Aldi's? That's what I want to know.
I thought she said 10
minutes.
minutes.
I want a close Aldi.
Yep.
Seriously?
I thought so.
Okay, keep her information. We'll maybe go through there.
I could be thinking of the wrong person, but I'm
But
pretty sure it was
Chattanooga,
Amy.
that's down south, so that's hotter, isn't it?
I thought Chattanooga was...
Is that south?
Maybe
I don't
it
know.
is.
I'm sorry, I don't know where anything is there.
Well, I get confused sometimes on the cities.
I only know from reading my Civil War historical books that I
Stephanie
read.
says visit Rhode Island.
Yeah, I don't want to be that east.
Louise wants to know if I'll do the shows when you're away. Yeah, I probably will. I could be cooking things and Tara will watch the show and say, I never knew Mike could do that. You're going to have to cook a lot of omelets while she's gone. Yes, Sharon.
Should open it when the show is over. And Mom, you have no faith in me.
Jennifer says it's all the new people. Most of us are nice in Colorado.
I agree.
I think it is the new people, but unfortunately, it's just becoming so overrun. Well, it's already been so overrun with new people. Actually, was it last year in one of the kids' classes, they asked who had a parent from Colorado. Like, nobody. Well, my family's been in Colorado, but I wasn't born here. But there was nobody that was a native in the whole class, all the parents. So, Catherine says she has family property near Bedford, Pennsylvania. She says the Flight 93 Memorial is something to see.
Okay, well, if you guys are in Tennessee or Pennsylvania and you want to meet up, or have a meetup, or if you guys know of, like, a cute little Airbnb place we could stay at, Ellie and I could stay at, let us know. I'm going to have to look. I just came up with this idea on the way up to take Emily. I'm like, you know what? We got one out. Let's go.
Patty says visit the Poconos in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I think, if I recall, I think that's north and east of the area we were looking.
Well, from what I've been told, we want to be like Harrisburg, between Harrisburg and Pittsburgh is where everybody says we should be. So...
Madeline wants to know, what did you cook today?
We made waffles.
We made some waffles, and here's some of them.
Okay, so this says 5 more minutes. I'm sorry, Going Batty. I truly did not mean to run over. I'm really sorry. I didn't know how this would work. I thought it was like a 10-minute thing. So everybody kept saying everything's 10 minutes.
I think it's related to M, but Wendy's asking, did you cry? We didn't cry.
No,
I'm
sorry.
Busy.
I'm one of those moms that I'm like, woohoo! The kids are gone! Let's run around the house naked!
She always sings, Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again.
So then, we're always saying
but we didn't take her like 3 states away. We'll still see her pretty regularly.
Yeah, she's only not even an hour away. But it's funny because Dave came home from school and he's like, do you guys really run around the house naked when we're gone? Ha ha ha, you'll never know. But now we got 2 other teenagers at home, so it doesn't really matter, but anyway.
Michelle said, read your book. I'll tell you everything you need to know and show you pictures. Oh, okay. Let's see. 5 more minutes, then maybe another 10 to release the pressure before we'll open.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
No way. Linda says I have the old style pressure cooker, seeing this new one is. Beverly Farm says Aldi is 14 miles from us, just 12 minutes away.
Send me an email. Where are you at? I don't remember.
Cohen Betty says just don't blow yourself up.
I know, that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to wait another 15 minutes for this.
Might. Oh, Cat Lover says, Dave, can't wait for the next camping video.
Mom.
I have one that's going to hopefully come out tomorrow.
What?
It took way too long to edit.
Make sure that you don't plug that so it doesn't explode.
Okay, I won't. You don't want any chicken Could you see chicken exploding all over the house live? Oh my goodness.
So Danny says if you let it naturally,
Danny
says if you let it naturally release steam, not a lot of steam, but it'll have a lot if you do quick release. That's why she uses.
Okay, let's see. How do we do quick release on here?
Amy T says I have Aldi 12 minutes away too. I didn't know there was Aldi in Australia.
Man, I think we should go to New Zealand for a
Carpe
year.
Diem Butterfly says Aldi in Clarksville, Tennessee, in north central Tennessee. No worries. Let's see. I'm looking to see what else there is. Oh, Chattanooga's in the south on the Georgia
I
line.
will have to say there's been some interesting houses out there. They are cheaper, way cheaper than Colorado. But I noticed back east, well, in Colorado this is the same problem. So maybe it's not a back east problem. Maybe it's just a house problem. Nobody has ranches. Not hardly. They're all two-story houses. Colorado has that same problem. We're one of the few ranches, which is why our house is a premium. Because people pay more for ranches because you can't find them here. What'd I do?
So we hope.
Well, yeah.
All right, let's see. I'm just going to put Goin' Batty's link in.
Okay, 2 minutes.
So Goin' Batty is on after us on Homestead Network, and I'm sharing
On
their link
YouTube.
right now on YouTube. I'm sharing the link right now where you can find them easily. And we're waiting for this.
So we got Emily organized, and her bed was really, really loft bed, so we had to bring it down. Oh! I forgot! How did I forget? I got so into this. These colleges are a ripoff.
Oh, great.
She is paying $1,200 a month.
See, we could
for
have wrapped
her-
the show 5 minutes
For
ago.
her room and board, and they don't
Wait,
even...
how much?
$1,200 a month.
Oh.
And they don't even give her a ladder
She
to
has
get on her bunk bed, which is 6 feet tall.
They raised the beds to where they're, about here.
They
And
literally told her she has to stand on the dresser
They
or the
said-
chair to try and get up.
They said you should climb on some furniture or
the heater.
put your foot on the windowsill and vault yourself up there.
Can you believe that? $1,200. I was walking around that college.
explode.
My baloney meter was about to explode. It was about to explode. I was like, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe it. Okay, so here it goes.
Oh my.
So,
Oh, Charlene says, oh, I clicked the wrong thing, Charlene. Charlene says, I exploded chicken in the old kind of pressure cooker. It was no fun picking chicken off the ceiling.
oh my
That
goodness.
sounds like
That would be
something
horrible.
you would do.
I was so mad. I was like, this is nothing but a racket. I was so mad. Okay, so I got my towel. Here I go. Do I dare try this?
Wait. You know, you should let me do that because I'm the one least likely to get incinerated or... Wait, you gotta open it up. You can't even see it. What are you doing? Did it say it was done?
Hold on. It said it was done.
I think
Hold on.
it says if you turn it to the side, it'll bend. Then I don't think you have to hold it.
Oh, no, what's
You're like-
hissing? Hold on, it's doing something. Let's just let it do it.
It's hissing.
Smells like chicken.
Dave, do you know the number for 911?
I have no idea.
You don't know what the number for 911 is?
Oh, I forgot who said it. Somebody said she'll be back to do her laundry. Denise.
Yeah, no kidding.
Although she's probably going to like it there because the food, like she has other people to make her food for her.
Do all the dishes and clean the bathrooms.
Which is
They are spoiled brats up there. I'm sorry, they are spoiled. Spoiled.
Yeah, Bernice says, my daughter's room had no AC and we had to go out and buy fans. Yeah,
No
her dorm
AC.
has no AC. And it
Well,
really,
$100 a month.
well, and I didn't want to be discouraging and point it out, but she had,
That's just for the
they
room and
have a
board.
really gnarly looking fluorescent light right in the middle of the room. And in the day when you could see the daylight, that was cool. But at night, I think it would be depressing. Medina says it's worse if you put the towel. The cooker should come with a sword to reach across the room with. Love watching
Okay,
this.
is that what I'm supposed to do?
Well, it's sounding like there's no pressure on it anymore. Do you want me to open
Okay.
it since I'm the one least
No,
likely to
I-
get incinerated?
Well, yeah, you're the one with the life insurance, not me, so maybe you should.
I'm also the one that doesn't have a record of getting burned and sliced.
I don't know. I don't
As
want you to
often
get
as you.
hurt. This was my dumb idea.
All right, lots of
Okay.
ha-has. Does
Here
she-
we go.
Yes, she
I
will be
know.
sharing the dorm with another girl.
Yeah, $1,200 a month, and she has to share a room
Although that does include her food, which is fairly
not
extravagant.
worth
But oops.
Okay,
All right,
here we go.
standing back.
Are you sure? Careful.
It's like a radiator on a car. You just hold it down and it won't blow.
Point it that way towards Dave.
Ooh.
No.
Okay, Dave,
Wait,
show
wait,
it.
hold on.
It's burning.
Thumbnail picture. Okay.
Wait, do it again. Do
Well,
it again.
Here, thumbnail picture.
It looks done-ish.
You can't even see what's inside.
Okay, hand me a plate, Dave. Hand me a plate.
Hold up.
Smells really good. Oh.
Okay, that's what it looks like.
That looks good.
We're using the pressure.
Pressure something or another 3000.
We should give.
Okay,
Pressure Pro 3000 is what it's called.
so here it is.
Got Pressure Pro 3.
Okay, that's pretty delicate and tender.
It's white all the way through. That's good with chicken.
Okay, so should we try it? It doesn't have salt, but
Maybe I should try it first as your cupbearer. Anyone knows what that is? I'm sure some people do.
hold on, don't burn yourself.
Mmm.
Okay, let's see.
Mmm. That is really tender.
Well, it's pretty good.
That's yummy. I say we get rid of the stove.
Do it.
All right,
There'll be plenty
guys.
of room if we get rid of the stove.
We forgot to do the drawing for the cookbook. Okay, let's do
Oh,
the drawing
hey,
for the cookbook.
Barb
really
was
quick.
asking, do they both pay $1,200 a month? Yes, they
Yes.
do. Although that does include 3 meals a day,
I don't care. It's not worth it. Go really quick to a random YouTube drawing.
which is expensive, but not as much. Where's
Go in
random YouTube drawing?
Batty's random YouTube picker. Go in Batty, send me your address, and I'll send you a cookbook. Thank you for
Random
being
YouTube name generator.
yeah. Thank you for
Oh.
being patient with us, with me. Okay, so
Wait.
from Monday's
No,
drawing,
wait, this is for cool channel names.
for all of you for Monday's drawing giveaway.
Random YouTube picker. Sorry, I can't type.
Oh, I'm off
Okay.
to the side.
So,
Random comment picker.
sure.
Wait, or maybe this
Yeah,
one.
random comment picker. Okay, you can go to YouTube and get the one from Monday. Get the show from Monday.
Which is what?
I have no idea. What did we make on Monday?
We made the most delicious fried chicken.
Oh, yeah.
That was, oh man, that was so spectacular, guys. If you haven't had that recipe, you need to go get
Right
that.
there.
That's our $5 3-ingredient easy Parmesan chicken. That was, if I can get the page to come up. Hold, please, hold on. If I click too much, I'm going to be on the wrong page. Okay, there we go.
All right, Mike's
paste
getting
this
our
in here.
winner. Okay, you ready?
Should I show everybody? No?
Well, you can.
I'm clicking go. Wait, where's the mouse? There it is. I'm clicking go. It's working. It's thinking. 66
Did you
unique
click
commenters.
start? Oh, no, wait. Okay, click start.
What are we giving away?
See?
I don't
We're
remember
giving
this
away a
giveaway.
cookbook for those who said bacon grease.
Oh.
It was a secret one, so...
Sarah May.
Sarah May! Yay! So send me your email address, or your mailing address, and email address, because that was for a Dig Out of Debt ebook. So send me your email address, and we will send it to you.
Aw, thank you, Sarah.
Oh, she says you two are so cute. I love watching, and I learned so much. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you.
Yay. Actually, somebody was commenting. It looked like we were about to slay the dragon over there.
I felt like it, man.
Oh, this is. I'm like, we're frozen, but this is the last week. This is Monday's show.
Okay, guys,
right.
please go over and visit Goin' Batty. They're on right now. We ran into their time. So sorry, but thank you for staying with me while I pressure cooked my first chicken.
I'm sharing the link in the comments where you can find Goin' Batty.
And email me if you're in Tennessee or Pennsylvania, because Elly and I may be showing up in the next 10 days or so. We will see. So,
Why don't I ever get to go to these things?
no, because you have school.
Yeah, but I still...
So, we'll see you guys.
Well, homeschool would solve that problem.
Don't.
Oh no, I shouldn't have said that.
It's
Goin' Batty's next.
I know. The first day of school, and we're already having to call the principal. First day.
Wait.
Are you kidding me, people?
Are you talking about for me?
She's calling the principal. I'm not part of that.
First day of school, and we're already having to call the principal.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Tara will have to
Visit
tell you that story later.
At livingondadime.com. No wonder I'm sick.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming.